Hello everyone, how are we doing? Nice to see you all. You're wondering why I'm going directly into this camera. Well, my machine just crashed. So just bear with me a minute while I sort things out here, because it's a little bit frustrating. You know, when you hit the start button and it freezes. I know what the problem is. It's mods. It's mod related, but oh my god, look, my green screen's off as well. There you go. We're spoiling the magic. Spoiling the magic. I've been painting my bathroom. So that's why we're a little bit late starting. I am going to have to reboot my PC altogether. 1 second. It has completely fallen apart here. Nothing is playing ball. This is the blessing with having two PCs though, because I can hit the reset button on this one. Oh, like that. And other than not being able to see the chat for a minute. Oh, can I cancel it? Other than not being able to see the chat for a minute, we're all good. So, I'll fire up the chat again before we start. I haven't even put my vertical stream on yet. So, only you guys are getting the absolute car crash that is the start of the stream, and then we'll get stuck in with what am I doing? What am I doing? Right, give me some chat back, and then we'll dive in. Then we will dive in. Live streams, yes, I want one of those. Right, there we go. And I'll press the go button on the game as well. And we're making progress. There we go. Evening, Args, Papa Bear, Yanar, John Senior, Sam Jennings, Enigma, nice to see you too. Tresser, Len, Y, Skinwalker, Artemis, Sam Jennings, Mrs. Prof, how are you? Massey, Glenn Jones, nice to see you. Wouter as well. David Dawson, good to see you, man. Great to see you live. It is... It's not often that happens, so it's awesome to see you. That's brilliant. Thomas Master as well. Evening Hamish, right at the top there. Good to see you, buddy. And Yossi Boy as well. I've pinned the wrong thing. I've pinned Thomas saying hello, which is not as useful as the link to the vertical stream, which isn't live yet either. Right, we're making progress now. I rushed this. I've been away in London all week, so it's yes. How shall we put it? Badly organised. Yet you still come along and say hello, FSG, which I appreciate a lot. So I'm just waiting for the game to load in, and then we are good to go. Hope everyone's had a good week. Balls in from Oz, David from Mississippi. I've been to London twice and didn't like it. All right, Caleb. Jeez. Heavy eyes here. Stayed up watching Star. Did you? I thought you might. You and Mrs. Prof, I'm sure. Right, there we go. I have got a game. Do I have game sound? The next trick. All the fun of the fair when it comes to making sure things are working, and I know I don't have. Ah, yes. It's not restarted everything typically. Good old Windows. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We'll get there. Elgato, where are you? Need you. Everybody needs a bit of Elgato in their life, just so you know. That is Excel. I've opened Excel. I do not need Excel. Let's try that again. Okay. There we go. That's what I wanted. Right. Now, if I do the magic. Choof. Hey, we made it. Right. one last thing to do, and then we're all systems go. We are going to go to streaming on the vertical, and we're going to flip that on. And we'll go do some farming. Look at that, I managed to do all of that without being slagged off by Glenn. It's a wreck. Come on, Glenn, I'm almost disappointed. Back up and come again another hour. Well, yeah, 24 hours late already, so what's another 6 minutes among friends? Bet you didn't expect an Antonio Carrera on Clarkson's Sword. I know, Massey, that was a surprise, wasn't it? Give me a minute. You gotta think of something. You gotta think of something. How is everybody? Right, we're in. We're happening. How's everybody doing? My cameras are all over the place as well. Let me just adjust. I was doing some training on my work PC, so I used this camera because it's good quality, and now it's not in the right place. So, there we go. Rocking the FarmCon t-shirt as well. FarmCon 22, which was at John Deere. But as we're only a month away, we thought we'd get on that bandwagon. Right, what are our plans? Well, first things first, and I didn't know Args was going to be here, honest. We're washing the tractor, because it's just finished hauling all of that wheat that we did in the other episode. So we'll clean that, and we'll clean the trailer, because we're going to convert these trailers to silage trailers, so that we can get them ready, because we're going to do some forage harvesting. He's sweating, haven't you? Hey, Glenn, I don't have an issue with class stuff. I have an issue with class tractors. I've always said, class combines and forage harvesters, some of the best out there. They just shouldn't have outsourced their tractor making to somebody else. So, what have we got to do here? Let me just... Sam Jennings, can I do a tutorial on how to download AutoDrive mod for 22? I have already done one. If you do a search for a video that I did on GitHub, that will explain the process that you need to go through. Good evening, Chinook. Nice to see you as well, mate. How are you? Right. Let us, in fact, before we go down, let's convert this. We'll need to go and grab another tractor as well. So let's put the big sides on this. There we go. Extensions. There we go. Oh. Might have to speak to the bank manager. There he is. Can I borrow a bit of money, please? Oh, not that much. Give me a little bit more. Let's say 100k, shall we? For now. Thank you. And at least we can convert this. Jay Hawk with the 5 gifted subs. Thank you, my friend. And member, farm manager. Thank you, mate. That is awesome. Right, let's try again. Right, pig sides. Yes, I do. Right, we'll jump in. We're going to send this down to field 52, I think it is in. There's 51. Yep, 52 down here. So we'll send him on his merry way, and we will get the next one sorted. So 52 for him. Off you pop. Now the second trailer is at the other yard, so we'll head down together. Irshad Gagri, you'll need one more car. Are you fine? I'm fine because I'm on a single player game, mate. The bank manager misses FSG, something like that. Something like that. Now we're taking the 8R. See if we can dive in front of the fence, and we'll go and get. We'll go and get the second trailer and get that sorted as well. Let's have FarmCon 2026 at class. I know, right? I won't be invited. Right, here we go. I'm a bit... I updated the game this week. to the newer version. Has had a few of the bug fixes done in it, and it's I've not got all my textures loaded in yet, as you can see. We're getting the odd little jerk, but that should settle down over time. Jason Borrells tuning in from South Africa. Good to have you here, buddy. Nice to see you. Now our second trailer is, I think we can head through the shed here, through the bale shed. We've got loads of bales to collect tonight as well, if we get around to it. But if not, we'll do that sometime else. But we'll give this a go. Chinook with a 10 gifted subs. What a ledge you are, mate. Thank you. Ever consistent with the support. I really appreciate it. Totally brilliant. Thank you, mate. Thank you, Hamish. I'm sure Hamish's keyboard's going to be worn out by the time Chinook raises 5. Right. I shouldn't have left that mower there, because that's just awkward. There we go. But this is going to look great, this. Check this out. Oh, yeah. Stealthy, stealthy. Right. We are going to update this one as well. Customize with the extensions. Yes. And we're going to send this to field 52 as well. Now, my challenge here is 2 trailers isn't going to be enough, I don't think. I think we might need to... Janar with a 20. Come on, guys. Gifted subs all round. That must mean there's some Robert Vogren with the €5 as well on the vertical stream. Oh my, we are popping off tonight. Thank you very much, everyone. Massey's got biology paper 2 exam tomorrow. There you go, everybody. Everybody who's just got a gifted soft, that gives you access to the FSG servers. So you can jump on the Discord, sync your... now, which is the best way to go from here? This way, probably. Sync your Discord and your YouTube channels, and it will automatically give you farm worker access, and you can play on the multiplayer service with everybody else. We're running a few different servers at the moment, so jump on in and have a play. We've got Aussie Nomans, we have got Bally Spring, we have got Home Wold, we have got something else. They change a lot. The guys look after them. I have the most ridiculously brilliant admins and moderators who do such a brilliant job with managing the servers. So big shout out to all of you lot. I would love to play more on them. Time becomes a little bit of a challenge, but that's not to say that when I don't go on, I have a brilliant time. So there we go. Avoid the lamps, the lights. I should be able to roll up here. Backcountry mining is going to be interesting as well. We'll jump on. Take care, Args. Thanks for dropping in, buddy. We'll catch you later at some point, no doubt. Args and I were delighted with the... that would be a... Nobody saw that. It's all good. Args and I were delighted with the response to From the Field, by the way. Really, really pleased with how everyone got involved and mucked in. And Jayhawk with a 5. Take it easy, buddy. Thank you, mate. That's tremendous. Much appreciated. But yes, we're delighted with the response. Really good numbers on the lives. But equally, since the questions that we've had in the comments and the ideas that people have come up with, and is brilliant. So we've collated a lot of them. We're going to share them, obviously, with Kermit and the guys at Giants. But equally, sounds like and feels like there's an appetite for us doing that again further down the line. So we bought a bottle of Yorkshire whiskey for FarmCon. Interesting. That does sound interesting. I can't go this way, can I? No, I've just realised I've taken the wrong turning as well. Really need to start paying attention. Filey Bay? Right, I wonder if my restart has done something, because my game's a little bit jerky. I'm not sure if you're seeing it on stream, but it's feeling a little bit juddery. Have I found the second bale storage yet? No, not yet. There we go. We need to carry on along here, don't we? Base experts, I am doing very well, my friend. Thank you for asking. Appreciate that. Yeah, we'll have that finished by the time we get to Octoberdorf. Right, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to set up both of these trailers to run, and then I'm going to see what sort of delay we've got and take it from there. Yes, Ed, I was going to say Ballyspring for me just edges it over Fairhead, but I don't have any reason why. Fairhead's brilliant as well. So this is where you wait in the field. So what I'll do, look, we've got a chopper header there because we're going to go into that maize field next. So let's see what happens here. Let's put this onto combine mode again, and it's going to be field 52, and we're going to unload at the Lindenhof. What's it called? The BGA silo, is it? No. I'm going to have to go and remind myself what this is called. Ah, okay, so it's got lots of different variants. So silo 1, and let's go with, in fact, let's go with silo 2 and 3. So this one can go to, where are they now? Let's go with 2. And we'll put this one on 3, so they'll reverse into slightly different places. Base experts, it was an 8R indeed, mate, yes. And this one will go to... This one we will go to... PGA silo... Did I say 2 on the last one or 3 on this one? Either way, we'll do that. And then we'll run over here. I've already got the course play course set up on this because it's the windrow one that we set last time. So what we'll do is get this organised. In fact, I'm just going to... I wish I'd filled it up. We do have some of this, but... Silage additive. Let's just pop some of that in there. First waypoint. All is good there. I'm going to, before I do that, we're going to have to set this to field 52 as well. So the tractors can pick it up. Don't need to turn it on. So that's that done. And bosh. Now let's see how this goes. This is one of my favourite things. Now what's going to happen? It might get a little bit... see, it's going to get caught in the windrows. Because we've got it set to run... Because we did the windrow, did the internal... did the inside rows first and we did the headlands at the end. Now he's lifted his header there, so that's good. Hopefully we'll get around that, but ideally you'd want him to do the headlands first. So I could have possibly made a hash of this. Boston, don't worry, you did not miss much. We had a bit of a nightmare with the... In fact, do you know what I'm going to do here? Because of the way we've got it set up, I'm going to stop this. I'm going to drive this, and we're going to clear these headlands first. So That's what we're going to do. Excuse me. Right, yeah, that's what we're going to do. We're going to run these on the headlands, clear the headlands, and then it will make course play a lot easier. That's my fault. Well, it's not my fault. That's just the way I set it up for the. That's just the way I set it up for the windrow, which is the right thing to do. Now I could have flipped it the other way and just switched it, but I'm happy driving for a bit. I'm happy driving for a bit. Let's sort our... I talked about this last week, didn't I? FOV in these things is awful. Always really bad. You have to always set it. There we go. Don't hit the trees, Mr. Fent. There's a problem on the headlands. You might have to dodge things like trees. But after the first headland, we are good to go. Rory Davidson, I tend to stream on a Wednesday and the weekend. I'm doing it a day late today because I've been away with work, so... Does this look like I'm making a hash of it, Glenn? This is exactly what I planned. Bear with me a second while I just do that and get rid of that now. I don't need that anymore. Go. Struggle to get the tractor to follow you. This is auto drive, so that's automated there. You can use follow me as well, which is very good. You can also use course play if you want to as well. But I find, not to say it's the right solution, but I find auto drive seems to work a lot better than course play. It's a little less processor intensive as well on your computer. Yes, you probably do, Mark. You probably do, mate. Alright, I can't tell how much is in this, but it's looking pretty full to me, which means we should trig. In fact, that was probably it there. Yeah. Now they should head back to the yard, he says, hopefully. And we should get this chappie coming to find us in a minute. Now I might go into my settings here for when we call unloader number 2. Yes. Here he comes. Give him a little helping hand there. And our guy behind us would like to get past as well. So let me just get out of your way. You can head off to the field. Exit point. Pass him and he can get in the way here. He'll roll round the back now, hopefully. There we go. I just look behind me now as he lines up. Look at that. Like clockwork. I genuinely think that forage harvesting with auto drive and course play is one of the most one of the optimal things you can do with course play and auto drive. It just seems to work really, really well. So shout out, hello, 125 of you in the regular stream, 101 in the vertical stream as well. Great to have you all here. How's that AR doing? You sometimes find different tractors work better than others. The John Deeres tend to work quite well, as do the Fence, hence the reason I use them. So this is my thinking that I may have to put one of the pickup wagons on, but just use it as a trailer, because I don't have any... Just wait for my tractor. Where's he gone? I'll just get himself organised around that corner and then he'll follow us again. Come on, Mr. John Deere. Go, looking good. Nice. Okay, we're off. I have got Boy North. I've basically got the forage harvester here. See where it says auto drive? It's set to field 52. And then you just run a combine course on auto drive on the tractor. And as long as it's set to field 52 as well, it will just follow the forage harvester. But I do have tutorials on this on the channel as well, so definitely go check those out. All JCB on the edge. So the JCB fast tracks work well, and the Valtras are very good as well. Yes, Cardiff Tony. There we go. We've got a good crop in here, I think. But there we go. Running really nicely. That. Very pleased with that. Looking good, that, isn't it? There we go. We nearly filled our trailer, though. This is my problem. This is what my concern was. Is that we would... the orange trailer is a long way from being back with us. So in fact, let's run with him, shall we? Let's see where he is at the moment. He's only just there. So we'll drop in with him. Just to make sure he tips properly in the silo. We're going to have to do some levelling as well, I think. So we're going to make sure of that. So there you go, Boy North. See how my field at the bottom there is field 52? And then you just, wherever you want to tip it is what you set for your second one. It has to be on the combine course. It should automatically follow it. Good evening, Scott. Free for all. Nice to have you in, mate. How are you? Thank you, Farmer Ed, for the link to the vid as well. Brilliant. The real Uncle Billy, thank you for joining, my friend. Great to have you aboard. Right, this will just drag up this hill. It's going to be interesting, actually, because the 8R is faster. Whether or not he'll close the gap. It's a big old hill, this, isn't it? Catherine Davis, what rake? Windroad? I just used the Krone Swadro 900. Right, now the dream scenario is that this guy dumps and gets out of here ahead of the 8R arriving. Let us see. But while we're up here, we're going to grab another trailer and another tractor and put them on the loop as well. Evening, Lars. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. Car reviews as well. Nice to see you again, buddy. Is the AI you're using in the base game? It certainly is not, Victor. No, this is auto drive and course play. The base game AI, whilst improved from FS19, is still limited compared to this. This is a very much more optimal. There's a little bit of a learning curve to it, not too bad, but it does allow you to do so much more. So much more. In fact, while he's reversing, let's go and get this guy hooked up. And in as well. Right, we're going to hopefully treat this as a trailer. It should work as a trailer. It should work as a trailer, he says, confidently. But we'll find out very quickly, won't we? There we go. Combine course, field 52 is where he's going to go. And we're going to tip it at BGA. No, BGA silo. Let's go with 4. Oh, look! That's the first time I've seen my robot working as well. I set that up days ago and I was like, I don't think this is working, because it wasn't working in the original. But look at that! It's working! Base experts, thanks for dropping in, mate. Good to see you. Oh, that makes me happy too. Happy days. Happy days. Right, he's leaving. He's tipping. We should see the 8R in a minute too. We should see it in a minute. Hopefully he's not stuck somewhere. The real Uncle Billy, I appreciate it, mate. Great to have you here, and thanks for... Oh, there he is. Thanks for the support. What does the robot do? It feeds the cows. That clamp is going to fill, Glenn. That is the plan. That is the plan. So hopefully, if we've timed this correctly, this guy will be leaving. Yes, he is. As old Mr. John Deere arrives. So we better get the leveler in here. They're all working well. So let's. Sadly, you can't have a crop duster aircraft for anyone who doesn't know in the game. You can, car reviews. One exists. Monaco Modding has built one, and it works well. And we've seen a well, Args showed one in the From the Field vid as well the other day. It's all working well. Let's screw up there. Mark, you're to quote Darth Vader, I find your lack of faith disturbing. Monkey Pilot, Thrustmaster? Bro, that's my name. Is it? Is that what your mum called you? There you go. There you go. I would say, what was she thinking? But, I won't do that. Catherine Davis, I will do a multiplayer live stream at some point when I've got a little prove me wrong. No, but that's a step too far, Mark, to be honest. What do you expect? Miracles? Bazditz, thank you very much, mate. Martin Haugen, this is Deutschland by Edomod. Nearly full clamps always confuse my guys when they tip. Yeah, it's a bit of an art form to get it to when you're going the force. Yes, it's a bit of an art form. You've got to have it set right at the back, and you've got to have your clamp. It has to be some of the clamps. It all depends on sometimes how the clamp is set up as well. So it can go funny if your clamp isn't perfect as well. I do like U-shaped clamps like this for that very reason, though, because they do help you box it in a little bit more. You don't spill as much over the sides if it's set up properly. Something weird with the way this works in terms of... There we go. I'm using the mouse to do it because sometimes it doesn't drop right down to the floor. If it is set to go right down to the floor, the next time you put it in, it doesn't seem to lower down as far. So we'll just give it some beans, like so. Try again now. Yeah, see, it's tipped backwards again there. See that? I don't want it to tip backwards. I want it to be down and forwards. There we go. That's what I want. Really push it to the back. Charlie, unfortunately, this is a single-player game. Am I laying out the excuses already? Of course, Mark. Why would I? Why would I do any different to any other week? They're not excuses, they are challenges that we have met along the way. They're not errors, they're opportunities in disguise. If you're watching as well, and you don't, you don't mind, I'd love you to hit the like button. Definitely helps people discover the channel and see my outstanding leveling skills. I've got to say, this is pretty impressive. There we go. Glenn, you said we were going to... Teachable moments, exactly, Hamish. That's what people who've had loads of teachable moments always say. Hussein Yusuf, the maximum people you can have on a multiplayer game at the moment is 16. No, it's not. I tell a lie, it's 8, isn't it? 16 if you've got a mod installed. That will do for now, I think. And we'll go back and we'll check what's happening back at the field. There must be a little bit of a queue of tractors now. Look at this. Perfect. 2 there and another one on the way. So let's see if this pickup wagon will do its job. And look, it's moving straight away. Things are looking good. James Kerr, hey Hef, did you mention where you got the equipment for the black paint? It's from LSFM modding. James, I did a video on it a while back. Not all of the mods I'm covering off today, but I did one on the chopper and the combines. So there we go. Yes, it's working just like a trailer. Look at that. Beautiful. This is not available on console yet, although Edomod has said he's going to build it for console, and according to his website, which you can find in the description or on the link just above you there, there is a coming soon sticker over the map. So yes, I think it will be coming soon. Right, just going to get himself organised. This is probably one of the only things with auto drive you can, unless you've got perfectly straight fields, it can take a while to kind of re-maneuver itself on headlands and things like that, but it's not bad. It's not bad. There we go. Right. Let's go. Got a stack of trailers. Still think we'll run out. I think we're going to have so our only challenge here now is we're using field 52 as our waypoint, and because we've got 3 trailers, when the first one is full, we're going to have one sitting at the point where, so it's going to kind of block the other one from leaving, which is a bit frustrating, but we'll see how we go. As soon as I mention it, all goes pear-shaped. Nothing's gone pear-shaped yet. It's perfect. It's definitely better than using the in-game. Well, in-game AI wouldn't do a follow, would it? Wouldn't follow a combine or a forage harvester. So there we go. I wonder if we do. Do you know what I might do actually? There's a way that we can maybe mitigate that problem with the trailers. Let's do our pre-call level at 20%. Yeah, there we go. We've pulled another one along. In-game AI can just about drive in a straight line, but only at certain angles. Yes. Pear-shaped custom field sounds like. Time for a cold shower, Glenn. Right, there we go. That's the only problem now. It's going to get in the way of other stuff. Now I could put this on course play, but actually I'm quite having fun here. Tip if you ever got a tractor following you like this, really shallow turns mean it doesn't do the stop and try and renegotiate the angle it's turning at. So see how I'm doing it relatively shallow here? You can do it that way if you want. I know I'm running cross field here, but there we go. So you see he stayed with us the whole way. Well, he almost stayed with us the whole way. Oh, he is. It's quite good from that perspective. USA! How does it follow? It is using auto drive. Let's get rid of the HUD there. There we go. It's very good, isn't it? I like it. Is auto drive a mod? It certainly is. It certainly is. You need to, if you Google auto drive FS22, you'll get a link to it. The link you want is the GitHub link. That's the only one I would download it from. Don't download it from any of the share sites, because you'll get God knows which one of the 50 versions there are out there. So avoid doing that if you can. Oh, he's gonna. I thought he was gonna T-bone me then. Oh, there we go. Oh, he's off. Okay, that's interesting. So let's wait for orange. So this is our problem. Look, we're gonna have a clash here. Unless he goes out onto the road. Could have set him to leave it. Oh, what's he doing? Oh, he's lining up behind. Oh, is he going to sneak in there? No, he's going to have to wait, isn't he? So that's the only problem we've got there. The optimal would be... Now he's going to get in our way. Let's just reverse out here. Look, he even reverses with you, which I like. We must almost be at our 20% pre-call here anyway. No, look. He's decided he doesn't need that, he's just going to go. Now that's clever. He decided, okay, I got close enough, I'll get out. And it's getting better. I think that's the latest update of auto drive I'm running. And it's obviously gone, I can't make that point, but I know where I'm going. So I'll just go. Happy days. It's so clever. So clever. Right, watch me really mess up the orange trailer here now, though, because I'm going to do a proper pirouette turn here. And he's just going to go, nope, can't do that. Oh, he's done not bad, though. Yeah, see how you get too tight, and he just kind of goes, oh, I can't make that turn. And he'll have to do some kind of navigating to get himself into position. And here comes the other one as well. So we've solved our problem in terms of anybody blocking the exit point. Now this is the only problem as well. He might link onto this trailer. Hopefully he shouldn't, though. If Orange gets his act together, he should jump on very quickly, and then we're good to go. Come on, Orange. You can do it. Just give him a minute. Rufford, this is Farming Simulator 22. And Charlie, shout out for Charlie as well. It's not a recent update, Dutch. Probably, I think it was probably about a month or 6 weeks ago it was done. We've had a bit of a swap over here, look. The John Deere's decided, the alpha male has decided, well, if you're not going to, I'll go and get on board. Future's bright, but apparently not orange. Ronald Ducks, nice to see you again. Chicken Man, how do you do this? It's good, isn't it? It's auto drive. Up there as one of the best mods, I think, ever for Farming Simulator, it's fair to say, isn't it? I would suggest it's very hard to challenge that if you're on PC. I need to go around you now because I want this last little skinny row if I can. Mr. John Deere, will you let me past? I'm going to bully you out of the way, actually. There we go. Yeah, Orange is on his way back as well. He was just being polite and letting the John Deere have a go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Luke Cantor, what's the best map for silage? Out of the box, something like a Bally Spring, like a Fairhead. I think Farmer Ed mentioned before both of those. I mean, pretty much any map you want to throw a load of grass fields on, you can have some fun with. I mean, even like Aussie No Man's, a massive open 16x map. Orange was on his tea break. Yes, I saw that. I saw that episode of Clarkson on the way back up from London yesterday on the train. I stuck some Clarkson Farms on the iPad. I had to chuckle at the episode when they decided to be builders, and a lot of tea was drunk. So it was very funny. Ooh. There we go, running nicely. Problem is, Glenn, there's so many commands that you couldn't. It's hard to run it off a controller. Kind of needs a mouse and a keyboard really to make it work effectively. It's British. There's always a lot of tea. Nothing wrong with that. Dell, it's not on ModHub, mate. It's available on the Deutschland website from Edomod. We're skipping a few rows here. Somebody was saying the other day, why don't you skip rows? This is a perfect example of when skipping rows is a good solution. Now we've got a little bit of a split now in our trailers, which is good. So hopefully, now the dream scenario is trailer 1 comes back just before we're full with orange, but we'll see. I don't think they will actually. There might be a little bit of a wait, but it won't be for long. Yeah, the mushrooms are good fun. Yeah, I don't think they'll come to console. Well, actually, they can't come to console. Well, they could if they were base game, actually, you're right. Because it's making changes to the game as it calculates courses and stuff like that. But I suppose it could if it was base game. I think these would be quite taxing on something like a console as well. Just because the way that the memory is configured and the way the processor works is not the same as a PC. It tends to like giving off constant data rather than kind of ebbs and flows, where a PC can handle that because of the motherboard and things like that. So I think it would. I think it would struggle on console still from a performance perspective. Am I going to do potato soup? Not yet, Marcel. Not yet. Why is the new FS on mobile? Because that's a different game altogether. That was released last year, and the new game's going to hopefully be released this year. Let's link back up here, see if we can do a little bit of a... Well, we're definitely going to have this trailer full before the other one comes back. And then we're going to flip, we're going to drop this header and we're going to flip straight over to the other field. Len, anybody have an experience with adding precision farming to a save game that's been going for a couple of years without it? Want to finally try out, but I'm not feeling like starting a new game. Len, you should be fine, because all you do is buy your... you can either do your field tests, or you can just buy the tests for the land. And take it from there. Did I hear potato? So yes, you shouldn't have any issues. Or none of your fields will be scanned is the only thing, so it will cost you a little bit. But that's all. Right, we'll do our usual. While they're travelling, let's go and see what's happening up here. Uh-oh. Mark Haythornthwaite, I blame you. What is this guy up to? Right, you're fired. Stuck around a tree and everything. Oh, you know what's happened here? That's grass, that's not chaff. That's interesting. That is interesting, isn't it? How has that happened? How has that happened? Right, we're gonna. I'm gonna do this the easy way, I think. Without making a mess of our bunker, hopefully. I should be able to just get rid of all this. Why is that converted back to grass? So, well, that was a good test. We know what not to do now, don't we? I'm just trying to be careful here with the way I'm clearing this so I don't remove any of my chaff. We're going to lose a trailer full of chaff, or of product, which would have been chaff, but I'm okay with that. Actually, he's blocking the trailer coming in, so that's good. That kind of helps me clear this before... Well, I'd never seen that before. So it picked it up as grass and kept it as grass. That is interesting. It didn't convert it to chaff in the forage harvester. I've never seen that before. Yeah, dropped it outside the bunker because it wasn't chaff. I have never seen that. Has anybody experienced that before? That's a whole new experience for me, that. There you go. You learn something new every day. Last little bit there. There we go. Well, at least, look, we tidied up anyway. Maybe a little bit more there. Let's get rid of that. Wow, wow, wow. There you go. Yeah, I think I will treat myself to a trade. But interestingly, if I'd picked that up, it would have turned to chaff. That is really interesting. I didn't mean to do that either. No. Go away. Ow. God. Oh. Why have I got VCA on and I can't turn it off? Yeah, Thomas, yeah, but because of the trailer, but it shouldn't have. It should have captured it as chaff. So we'll just chuck that back in there. We might have to just run a little bit slower, but that's fine. But that is interesting. It's a mod. Grass is grass until it goes into the bunker. Well, is it though, Hamish? Is it though? Because that's chaff. Or is it? No. Yeah, no, it is grass until it goes. Yeah, fair enough. That's a fair point. That is a fair point. I'm getting shamed by a kid for being old. There you go. Not sure what I can say to that. Now we're going to have an issue here because they're both going to crash into each other. Or are they? Now this is the challenge. This is kind of the nice bit about having 2 tip points or 4 tip points in the bunker. Look. If he can sneak down the side of there, even with the wobbly trailers, I will... Oh my goodness. Oh, he's tipping out of the... Well, that's painful. Oh, he's just gone through the hedge as well. Oh my... What is going on here? Right, we're going to clear this. I think he's avoided this. Let's tidy up the last of this grass, so... We're not going to get... We're not going to get any brownie points for having chaff lying around all over the place. There you go. Interesting, interesting. Take care, car reviews. Thanks for hanging out, mate. Right, tipping. So we'll do a bit of... we'll do a little bit of levelling, wait for the trailers to get back to the field, and then... Oh, can I change this? Should be able to change this in the settings, shouldn't I? For auto drive. Can I change it for the setting? I don't think I can. Automatic tip side, unload position, no. Who knows? It's descending into chaos. Unless you're 60 or not that. I'm not 60 yet. No. No, a while to go till then. And the irony of a kid coming in slagging you off for playing computer games. We've been playing them since they were brand new, mate. I remember playing Pong on my black and white TV. So there. It will be on the F1 menu, but I won't be. It will be auto drive might choose an option and leave it on that. I'll maybe try it in a bit. Actually, it's not causing that much grief, is it? Frogger. Spy Hunter on the Commodore 64. Oh, now we're going to get into a conversation, aren't we? Sensible soccer. Nothing wrong with that, Billy. Nothing at all, mate. Unless you're Christopher Fields, who feels probably threatened by old guys beating him at computer games, which is fine. Boulder Dash, yes. So many. So many. I changed the tipping setting and got better dumping. Alright, Kenneth, let's not get too personal. What you do in the bathroom's your business. Elite. Elite. That, you know what? If anybody ever says to you graphics are important in a game, sit them down and let them play Elite. How immersive was Elite? And it was just black and white lines on a page. But man, awesome. Daley Thompson's Decathlon. I broke many a controller on Daley Thompson's Decathlon. You got quite inventive about how you mashed the buttons to get the best score. I used to get your school pullover and put it over your finger so you could slide it across the 2 buttons as fast as you could. Hey Dazza, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Pong on the BBC. BBC Micro. We had BBC Micro. I remember playing F1 on BBC Micro at school. That was our school computers. Whoever decided BBCs were the right computers to put into schools is a nutter. Waiting 3 hours on the ZX for a game to load. And yes. Remember putting tapes, cassettes in there to load a game, and it would take like 10 minutes. And then it would crash at the last minute. And then I get my son and his mates going, "No, I'm not really playing my PlayStation anymore because it takes too long to load." Leisure Suit Larry Dodge. Yes. See? Something for everybody. There we go. Nice and neat and tidy again here. Come on. Let's get these last little bits in. I haven't actually checked how much we've got in here now. There's still, I think there's quite a lot in here. Bet there's still less than 1 million litres though. Right, I reckon our trailers should be back as well by now. So let's go check that out. What have we got in here? Only 731,000. Right. Let's go and find our other trailers. Right. Shall I just check before we jump back in? Yeah, it's not giving me any tip doors there. Do you know what? I'll leave it for now. There we go. Straight over, we may fill both these trailers on this pass, actually. Yes, Games Master with Dominic Diamond. Remember it well. Oh, let's maybe power on the harvester, shall we? That usually helps us pick up the grass and get it into the trailer. Fredlocks, would it not be more efficient and cheaper to put 2 trailers on the back of the harvester and the mower on the front of it? No. Think of all the time you'd have to unhook and rehook tractors, and with the mower, basically I cut this with a massively wide mower, I think a 9-meter cut width, and then windrowed it together. So if you have a mower header on, you've probably only got a 3-meter width cutter, so you're going to take 3 times as long to cut it, and then flip it over. Man, look at that, he's really filled up quick, hasn't he? Tip door setting from the tractor only. We will just check that actually. Let's just have a look. It wasn't showing me any options though. Yeah, no. It's not giving me any. Ah, it's fine. We'll cope. We'll cope with it. We've only got these 2 left, and then we'll throw it into the corn. Slowed him down now because I turned him off. He's going to get all confused. You coming? Yeah. Come on, catch up. Going to try and go the other way now, is he? We'll let him run. OG Doom. Doom was brilliant. Doom's still brilliant. My son's playing Doom now, the new version. Here we go. What are you doing, Orange? Get out of our way. We've got stuff to do. So this is where auto drive's interesting. Watch this. It'll work it out. It's not on any course. It's not doing anything else, and it will just sort itself out. John Deere will go the other side of the forage harvester. Hopefully. Let's just see where he goes. And he'll get out of the way too. And they'll sort themselves out. No, I'm not told it to do anything like that. I mean, how good is that? That it works out that it's getting blocked and does something about it. Now, don't get me wrong, it takes a little bit of time to calculate sometimes, but it's doing a massive amount of calculations there to work out what's going on. Let's see how much longer we have to wait. You can change tipper settings. I couldn't see them VA. I did turn it off and it didn't seem to have any settings there, so I might need to trigger it by giving it some grass. Oh, come on, Orange. causing problems for everybody here. Right, let's see who comes to get us. I think Orange is gonna react first here, isn't he? That's fine. Their minds are their own sometimes. Monkey Island, there's another classic. Yep. Thank you all for joining, though. I appreciate it. It's always nice to do these live streams. I'm really enjoying them at the moment. It's just coincided with things being rather busy, so the time to get videos out has been a bit of a challenge. So this has been a welcome change, and I'm not going to lie, it's been wonderful for the subs as well. I think running the vertical streams alongside the horizontals has kind of helped the channel be discovered by a whole new group of people. So so thank you all. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hitting the sub button. Hit the like button as well if you're enjoying it. I would appreciate that. It always helps. Look at these two again. Come on, what is it with you two? I can see a challenge here that we're going to end up with. USA, you can get auto drive on FS19 too, and courseplay. So there we go. Oh my goodness. Swiss Farmer Dude with the 5 gifted membership. What a legend. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated. That is awesome of you. Command and Conquer. I used to love Command and Conquer. GoldenEye on the Dreamcast as well. Oh, what a game. It's up there as one of the best games of all time for a moment in time. So good. So good. I think we've sorted ourselves here. Yeah. Bought ourselves a bit of breathing space between N64. Yeah. Come on, Orange. You can do it. You can do it. You're welcome, David. Thank you for joining me. It's great to have you here. I know you're not always able to make them, so delighted to have you here, mate. Here we go again. Come on. Who wants... Orange is feeling guilty for stealing Black's load halfway through, so... Vicky Bradley, why not use Forage Wagon? Because I don't want to. You can pick up a lot more in a lot less time with these. We've used Forage Wagons already, so we were doing it a different way, Vicky. Just thought we'd try something different. We're going to go into the corn over there in a minute as well. I like your response there. Okay. That's a good enough answer for me. Who remembers Sid Meier's Railroads as well? That was a great game. He's done some good games over the years, hasn't he? Civilizations, yeah. OSIF, yes it is indeed. I do USA, it's on my site. I did a lot of courseplay tutorials in FS19, so yes, it is very different from FS22 because they completely redesigned it. So definitely, definitely worth checking out. If you just search on my channel, for course plate, you should get them. There we go. Kayaking northeast, what an existence. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but it is not bad. I'm not going to complain. I'm a heavy equipment operator, don't want to get that stick in my mouth. It's not my operation. Yeah, you imagine getting into your real vehicle and get into the real vehicle and yeah, do something wrong. Why do you not use the handles stick? Because it's designed for picking up bales and things like that. So later on I will, but you don't need it for a forage harvester. I think I'm going to have to trigger some grass for it to. Yeah, there we go. He registered there. Have I ever flipped a forager? Not in real life, Vicky. But yes, in game, more times than I care to imagine. Ham and Eggs with the 5 gifted memberships as well. Thank you, mate. That is awesome. You are a legend. Been very generous with the gifted memberships tonight, guys. So all new members, welcome. Nice to have you here. How do I like the stick you have? Overcharge, I love it. It has been a massive, massive boost to the game. It just works so well. Really, really enjoy it. Adds another dimension to the game, really, which is great. Right, now we're gonna trigger this guy. He's just gonna follow us because he's not full. He's just gonna follow us. So we're just gonna have to actively just give him a nudge to send him on his merry way. And he'll leave the field now, or she'll leave the field, as it was a lady driving. We'll drop this header off, and we'll let those trailers come back. And now we're going to go ahead and maybe do a load of bales now, Vicky. Before we go and do this field over here. Chronic, it's your birthday tomorrow. I can wish you a happy birthday. Yes, happy birthday to Chronic. That's awesome. There you go. Overcharge. Yeah, I know what you mean. It does feel a completely different game when you've got a wheel and a joystick. So let's check. I think Tippy's not even arrived yet. Right, so we've got loads of time. There he is, coming up the hill here. Right, let's... Oh. Let's switch him on. Nearest waypoint. He can keep going with the bales here. And... don't need you, don't need you. Right, we're going to have to go back through everybody again. There we are. Oh, look, we'd... I thought we'd finished. Oh, well. No biggie. Let's go and load some more bales. Oh, is it Ham and Egg's birthday? Happy birthday, mate. What are you doing dishing out the gifted memberships on your birthday? It should be us giving you a pat on the back. Happy birthday, mate. You have been you've not been with us long, but you've been really you've really got stuck into the community since you arrived, so I appreciate that, mate. That's awesome. This is really good. Overcharge. It's relatively new. I mean, it's only been out a few months. But I think Thrustmaster have done a really good job with it in terms of making it work, or trying to capture the essence of what you would do in a tractor with a joystick. Oh, well, remember, we're going to go through this misery again. Trying to get these lined up. I really need to... one of my plans this week was to fix my keybinds. So that release of the bales would be back up here on my button because it stopped working. In fact, I wonder if I could do it now. B, isn't it? Strap. Yes, Mark. It's like you can read what's going to happen next. You're like, I know this guy. Like, literally every time we do this, he tries to be smart and goes, oh, I'll risk another 6 bales before I strap them down. And it always ends in tears. Horseplay, auto drive and bale stacking in one straight. I know. We're rolling out the big guns for Ham and Egg's birthday. There we go. We're treating him to all the good stuff. Look at the amount of straw that's left on this field. But we actually have so much straw that we don't know what to do with it. Eric Hammerin, it's your birthday too. Well, happy birthday, mate. There we go. Got the trailer again. So there's a button to start the auto load. It's an auto load pickup. And then you have to press another button to release them. I wonder if I could map them to those. Embrace the chaos. Exactly that. Nobody got good by not being brave. There you go. Quote of the day. Right up there with don't eat the yellow snow. Strap your bales. Mark Haythornthwaite, 2024. There you go. Right up there with Abraham Lincoln. The famous Abraham Lincoln quote. What is it? 96.7% of all stats you read on the internet are made up. I believe it was Abraham Lincoln. It might have been Eisenhower. I can't remember. Boston, I will do that actually because, to be honest, they actually need a little bit of an overhaul. I've played around with it so often that I don't think it's about the internet, Lincoln. That's the joke, Mark. I do believe Gandhi's famous quote was finger licking good, was it? Or I'm loving it. I can't remember, one of the two. Can't remember. There we go. Now, my challenge here is that should be a little bit closer to that, so I'm going to have to nudge those forward. Quote while you're not ahead. Finger looking good was Mother Teresa. My bad. Of course it was. Right, now we have to list a load of silly quotes attributed to people that they weren't attributed to. Abraham Lincoln's quote was, "Don't believe everything you hear on the internet." There you go. Of course it was. How silly of me. Get ready for the first fall. Why? Don't join in. Don't steal Glenn Jones's thunder. Oh look, there's trailers running. He's heading back to the field that is now empty, which is a bit pointless. So the challenge here is you've got the problem with auto loads is that's exactly what I wanted to do. I just didn't mean to do it that vigorously, shall we say. To feather that brake. It's like driving a Mazda in iRacing. And you know how that goes. Messi or Ronaldo? Gaza. Right, last three. Michael Wallace, what's my favourite tractor? Anything that does the job. Love John Deere, love Case, love New Holland, love Ford, love classic tractors, love new tractors, love big buds, love... Don't think you have to pick one, do you? Go on, a little bit further. That's it. Snug as a bug in a rug. Look at that. It's a thing of beauty. Oh, and I've done that thing again, where we managed to ratchet the pickup to the trailer because it's too close, right? Michael Wallace, what colour do I like? Pink. There you go, that's thrown you, hasn't it? Class R great tractors. Internet quote. Oh, there you go. Proof that things you read on the internet aren't true. Right, let's get this home. Without flipping the trailer. Do all the hard work and then flip it as you do a turn too tight. Fancy a cheeky Nando's for the Queen. I think that's the last thing she said, wasn't it? Pretty sure that was the last thing she said. Swiss Farmer Dude, not even an honourable mention for JCB. No, JCB are good. Do like a JCB fast track. They are tiny bits of equipment, those. Oh, that was properly spring loaded off the bollard there. Right, let's get these home. Let's try these in the let's try these in the Bale storage, shall we? Why not pink, Michael? What's wrong with pink? We nailed Backer. Maybe he'll be coming back. Stu's having a holiday at the moment. He's having a prolonged holiday. He's doing a road trip around the States, so... Pink or hot pink? Now we're getting into the serious debate, Ed. We are getting into serious debate. Hot pink. It's got to be hot pink. Girl's colour. Is it though, Michael? Who decided that? Or are you just getting dragged into stereotypical norms? Hamish is still going. Right, this is going to be fun. This is now... Well, actually, I was going to say I was going to make this hard for myself, but I've just thought you can And so you can take all the ratchets off, but actually if I just do it one at a time, we can maybe get these off without having too much problem. It's all going a bit Mr. Sealy P. Thank you, Michelle. That is very kind of you to say. Pink used to be a rich man, still is. I've been in London. I've been in the city of London for the last 3 days. The amount of wealthy investment managers walking around in pink shirts. Oh my goodness, I have picked up 2 stacks here. Unintentionally. Let's see how well this goes. I know where my money is. Gian Escobar, you subscribed and liked. You are a legend. Thank you very much for that. But they say it's salmon, not pink. It's a good question. One man's salmon is another man's pink, Ed. Oh, this is sketchy as. Oh, look at that. Look at that shifting. Look at that sliding. Come on, before it falls off. Come on, we can do it before it topples. Ah, no! That wasn't my fault. You can't blame me for that. That had a mind of its own. A mind of its own. Oh, we've got almost. Drakas Lee, I subscribe to you 9k. Thank you, Drakas. I appreciate that. Or is it magenta? There's a well. That is the kind of question a designer would say. There we go. I've just worked out now how this works. Because they go transparent when they're in the storage, so we got so close to loading all of those on. I'm going again for 6. Swiss Farmer Dude, alive as live can be, mate. Pink Panther, he wasn't a girl, was he? I just think we should open our minds to being more inclusive and accepting of people's choices. Grassmen, hi, it's Grassmen. Why haven't you got your logo in your why haven't you got your logo in your channel? Larissa, what do I like more, round or square? I think I like round bales more, and I can't tell you why. 39 months, Cranky. The British judicial system would give you less time for a bank robbery. The Sim Guy! How you doing, buddy? Thank you very much for that. Get myself a beer at FarmCon. I shall do my very best to do that. I'm very excited. It's only a month away. Sorry. Don't apologise. Or are you not the real Grassman? Oh my goodness. Have we met an imposter? Eric, my favourite tractor brand? I don't have one. I like loads of different brands. I am not picky. I just like tractors and farming. Midwest Farmer, welcome as well, mate. Farm worker. We've been busy tonight in the old new memberships, which is awesome. Well, more members the better for the channel. It all kind of builds the community, which is great. Oh. Slight overlap there. There we go. I'm quite impressed that I'm doing these 6 at a time. Gian Escobar, this is called Deutschland from Edomod. If you look up where Nightbot has just posted the comment, that is a link to the map there and you can download it. Gwentos, don't jinx it, I know. I'm asking for trouble. I'm sure, I think Glenn's got like one of those dolls that you stick pins in. I think he's got a telehandler that he sticks pins in to try and make me make mistakes. Midwest Farmer, you did not, did you? Fantastic. Congratulations, buddy. That's awesome, awesome news. Always nice to have another Giants partner with us. Well done, mate. It's no mean feat getting a Giants partner. It is... Oh, what am I doing? I lowered it down too much. Oh, oh, oh. Hey Mark, nice to see you. How's things? Grassman, what about John Deere or New Holland? Well, yeah, either. Yes. What about... Yes. Nearly 2 years of me giving you... I really hope that's what I think it is, Mark. And I've enjoyed every second of it. Corp Nuts in. How you doing, buddy? Nice to see you as well. This is a great bale storage up. I'm loving this bale storage up here. Now I've got the hang of how to load them. I'm loving this. Beer. Now, I would sign up for that. Wine, yeah. He's almost French. He's the most French Yorkshireman I know. What is the name of the world? I want it. Forget it in my private world. Gian, it's called Deutschland, and the modder is called Edomod. So if you Google Edomod, you'll find the map that way. Wine. Oh, this is gonna not end well, is it? Look at the angle that's at. There you go, Gian, the link just above you there, above where you've said OK. Click on that link, and that will take you to the website where you can get the map. Grassman, do I have a farm in real life? Not anymore. I grew up on a farm. My dad ran a farm, but he's long retired now. Although he does still drive tractors for the contractor, the local contractor, and loves every minute of it. How close are we to filling this, actually? I hadn't thought about that. I think we're a long way off, if I'm being honest. Where's our trigger point? It's here somewhere. Somewhere in here. Where is it? Come on. There we go. Total capacity, 250. We've got 61 bales in there. Yeah, I think we're alright for space still. It just looks fuller than that, doesn't it? Maybe they'll start stacking them on top after that. Let's see. Tejas or Tejas Hunter. This is the best game ever. It is, isn't it? It is. And this is a map called Deutschland. Uh-oh. Front stack of 3. About to fall. Oh, look at that. Stopped it. Oh my god. The skills. The skills. Mike Lemka. Shout out for Blake. What's going on, Blake? Nice to see you. Grassman, you should start a farm in real life because I think you really good at it, lad. Thank you, mate. I don't have a spare couple of million kicking around to buy... Oh, now... to buy the farm. But if I did, and I maybe would. Maybe if this YouTube thing takes off, I'll buy a farm. Oh, I've just dropped them on the floor, look at that. Meant that, just so I can pick them back up. Just getting them organised into space. Flowtopia, how do you do this? You can't even stack crates. I actually think crates are harder than bales. If you're talking about the pallets, I definitely think they're harder than bales. Just got to dodge the doorways. Thank goodness for four-wheel steer. That's all I can say. Right, there we go. I'm gonna have to do these one at a time because I knocked them over. Because I read the chat at exactly the wrong moment. Learn not to do that again. Don't seem to want to go in as easily when they're on their side as when they're on the end. A little bit harder to tip off the forks, but let's take it a little bit higher in the. See if that helps us. Thank you, Josh. And yeah, there's the link to the joystick. This is called Farm Stick from Thrustmaster. And if you do end up ordering one direct from the Thrustmaster site, you can put my code in, the FarmSimGuy, and it supports the channel, which is really good. I do have animals, Swiss farmer dude. I've got 250 cows up at the other farm being fed by the robot feeder, which is good. So I don't actually have to worry about them. I've got to top them up. A Dane just won 750 mil euros. If I did, I sure buy. Yeah, so would I. Crikey, that would just be a fun hobby then, wouldn't it? There we go. Right, last two stacks. And then I think we might... What time are we at? 10:38. Crikey. Time flies when you're having fun. We will... I think what we'll do... What should we do? What should we do? Who wants more bale stacking and who wants us to go and get the... Didn't knock it over last time, so I thought I'd better do it this time. Or we can go and do a little bit of forage maze for the last 20 minutes, half an hour. What do you fancy? I'll give you guys the opportunity to choose. I made my first edit of a few drone videos and photos of my family's old farm in Oregon. Kind of cool learning how to edit. Honestly, that's... I think you get sucked into playing the farm sim. Wait till you learn how to edit and play farm sim. I was saying to somebody the other day, I get as much enjoyment out of editing my videos and coming up with ideas and designing graphics and stuff as I do playing the game sometimes. And I make it fun. I try my best, Boston. I try my best. Conrad Dill, I am from Scotland, Edinburgh, Scotland, mate. How many acres do I have? I don't know off the top of my head. Not many at the moment, but we're hopefully going to expand a little bit as time goes on. Alright, let's grab these last 3 bales, and then looks like... I think Forage has maybe won the vote ever so slightly, so we'll chuck in a couple of laps of forage harvesting. So let's throw these 3 in here. Are they filling the other side of the barn? I don't know, Mark, actually. Yoss said earlier on, have you found the other bale storage? No, I put those in there. It's not stacking them any higher, so it's just, I think it just kind of visually stops showing the bales going in, doesn't it? Gage, hi, you're from the US. Welcome, my friend. Lots of US subscribers, which is great. And Conrad, you're from Poland. Excellent. The joy of farm sim. It's a global game, right? It's the global language of farming. Everybody gets it. Alright, it's done slightly differently in certain places. But the end goal is still the same, right? That's what makes it such a great game. Gage, it is coming up for 11 PM in the evening in the UK. And yeah, an hour further ahead in mainland Europe. Jake Tucker, unfortunately this is a single player game, but we do have servers. Corpnut, is that 21 months since you retired, buddy? Jeez. If you'd asked me, I wouldn't have said it was that long. There we go, another whole trailer load of bales done. That was pretty cool. Quite enjoyed that. It's fun with the tail handler. Just drop that off there for now. Right. 4:41 AM. Whereabouts are you, Gage? Oh, 4 in the afternoon, of course. I was like, 4:41 in the morning? That is, that's mad. The young farmer, do I have a mic? I have an uncle mic as well, if that's what you mean. Right, forage harvester. So these guys need to go across the road to field, so we're just going to update their auto drive courses. They need to go across here to field. What field is that? It's hidden. 44. Field 44. So, let's pull up auto drive. We're going to turn it off. We're going to go to field 44. Let's see if we can... Now, here's a question. Will this... Will this turn to chaff? I'm slightly now nervous. I'll have the same issue that I had with the other stuff. See, look, I've got no option to change the tip door settings here. It probably isn't as a setting, but it's hidden. So I'm just going to have to leave it. But there we go. Let's do that. Field 44. Let's do the same with this guy or girl. Press U. Okay, let's try that, Gert. Let's try that. U. It's a setting, isn't it? But we don't know which one we're changing. It could be working, but you can't tell. You can't tell. Rockstar Game, what conversion of real GPS are you using? Every one I try won't work. I just downloaded it from the site, so forced to empty to see. Good call. Hamish, that looks about right to me. Good. Alright, field 44. And we'll change the other one when he gets there. And we'll hook up the header here. I don't know where the waypoint is in this field either. So this could be interesting. Thanks for that, Gert. That's helpful. Definitely. We'll just do the same with the orange one. Gage, you take it you're on PC? I am indeed on PC, yes. Hello, Heidi. You're looking for people from Australia because you would like to move there. Well, we've got quite a few Aussies who follow the channel, Heidi, so you might be able to find one or two to have a chat to. Right, let's just trim a little bit into this corner here. I know I'm losing a tiny bit of crop here, but just help us get started. And I need to change this to field 44 for when the trailers get back. The trailers have gone for a little lap of the map, though, it would appear. We'll just have to wait for one of them to come back. They've literally done a full... Going to do a full trip around the map, aren't they? Where are they? Where did you guys go? Lost them completely. There's the train. There's us. Oh, what are they doing over here? Look, they've got stuck. I've done a loop. I see what they've done. They've boxed themselves in, I think. Oh, when I say boxed themselves in, they've basically crashed into a fence. Well, we'll fix that. That is because... Is that because of the time of the day? Or do I need to open that? Would that just require opening? It does just require opening. Yeah. Well, I'll let you go first. Just had a gate shut. They're not going to hate that. They might, Glenn. They might just follow behind. But we'll see. Now he's going to do all manner of nonsensical things here. I'm just gonna wait here. Yeah, he's decided to have a moment. So at that point, we're going to force unload. Oh, he's not going to let me. Let's try this then. We're going to do this. We're going to align him on the path. Oh, what are you doing, banana? Right. Please leave. Waiting for call. Oh my. I don't want to wait for call. Go to the field is Argsy driving that one. Quit while you're ahead. There's a famous saying by I don't know. Famous saying, quit while you're ahead. Steve Wozniak, there you go. Right, we're back on. We're back. Right, let's go back to our... Oh my goodness. He's been sitting there. He's literally done about 2 bales. Right, here we go. We just need a trailer now. Timmy Mallet. Oh, love it. Stevie C, take care, mate. Right, are you going to let me go now, or are you going to go to your waypoint first? What are you going to do? You're going to go to your waypoint first. Oh, no, you're not. You're going to decide to jump on. That's good. Now, it should follow directly behind me, although there is enough space down the side, although, yeah, those trees are going to be a slight issue, I think. Glenn, you might be right here. Let's see how this goes when it gets to the trees. It will work it out, but maybe not straight away. We might have to get a bit forceful with it. Yeah, see, he's worked it out. He'll reverse and go behind, though. Gian's trying to get the map, Farmer Hamish, but I think there might be a little bit of a language barrier because I've been saying to post the links, but you can't get the... Never work with children, animals, or autodrive. It's facts. Now, this is interesting. Is he not getting... I'm just losing crop here because a trailer can't get close enough, I think. Right, why are we not getting crop in here? It started putting crop in here, and now it's not. And now it's going to dump it on the floor. Brilliant. My or you, quit while you have a head. I like that. Louis the 16th, I like that. Forage and Courseplay auto drive is always, but I don't struggle with it, Meatball. Generally, sometimes you get dodgy trailers. That might be my problem here. Okay, this is a problem. This isn't going to work, is it? Working. Sometimes you just get trailers that don't work, so turn it on. Well, it is off now, isn't it? It's a fair point, Tranks. Oh, it's working again now. How odd. It started and then it stopped, didn't it? And then, okay, let's see what goes on here. It was when we got to the tree it went a bit funny. Yeah, look, stopping there. It's almost like how much is in it when it's stopping? 5%. It's stopping when it's got 5% in. The other trailer's gone back to the waypoint and doesn't appear to be wanting to. Let's go back to the. Unfold again and see what happens. And it's just dumping it onto the floor. Okay. What are you stuck on? Oh, great. Might stick to the grass from now on. Go into the settings and change. I don't think that'll change the difference because we've not changed anything since we. The fill limit will be fine, I think, because we've not changed anything like that. No. Unload fill level 85%. The only thing I can think maybe of that's maybe throwing it is, oh, for goodness sake. All the signs are there, right? All the signs are there. It can be trailers. It can be trailer related. We might need a couple of silage trailers, which I can't afford. He's off to the BGA with 5. So interestingly, they've both taken 5% and then stopped. That says to me that's a mod issue. That says to me that's a mod issue. I might do a little test here. So it shows these are good grain trailers. Maybe not the perfect. Not the perfect silage trailer. Let me just do it. There he is again. Problem with doing bales on the headland first. A good time to pack it in and scream into the pillow. I think it probably is, actually, isn't it? No, we're not. We're not. We don't quit. We're not quitters. We are problem solvers. At least we'll solve the problem and then we'll give up for the night. So let's buy ourselves a good, solid forage trailer of sorts. What have we got? What have we got in the tank? Class, they do a good forage trailer. 40, look at that, 44.5 tons. Let's give that a go, shall we? Lovely. I'm going to lease it. Just for now. Metering rollers. Everything about this looks good. Other than some bigger wheels. We always like bigger wheels. Right, there you go. If this works, we know it's the trailers. If this still doesn't work, there's something else afoot. So let's just roll this orange trailer into the other field. It does not come with LSWs. I need a modder to update that for me, if you don't mind. Gage Stelly, what is your favourite thing to eat in the UK? Well, it's got to be the classic German dish, the hamburger. Right, here we go. Power this bad boy up. I'm pretty sure I just hooked you up. You're just doing this to wind me up now. Wrong modder. Can you not script some wheels on for me? Not haggis and deep fried Mars bars. Deep fried Mars bar, by the way, is a thing of majestic quality. It is incredible. Right, there we go. Now you're going to do a lap, are you? Or you? Right, here we go. I've good feelings. Yeah, I think you might be right, Ravenlord. It could be something as simple as that. Right, here we go. Feeling good about this. Surely the fact he's sitting behind rather than going alongside suggests... Right. Oh my god. Get out of the... Oh my god. Look, what a bully! What a bully! Get out! Nobody invited you. Yes, you. Can we help you? I mean, that is the height of rudeness. You did say, Mark, you did. You did, you weren't wrong. Right, okay. The positive is, it suggests it trailers. So all we need to do is invest in another couple of trailers before next episode. Although that said, look, we've stopped again. Go figure. Go figure. What do we think? I think what we need to do, we'll come back to this. Time to feed the animals. Let's go back up. Let's check. I was really wanting to fill this up a little bit more. It will be 5%. I guarantee you, Ravenlord. Guarantee you. Yeah, bang on 5%. So that's not a trailer issue. Harvester issue? Is it harvester issue or field issue? Bring the tractor closer to the forager. It's not that, because it's loading fine. You think that's the forager? It's an issue with the forage harvester. I've used this before, though. Maybe not on maize, though, actually. I've done it with grass, and maybe I haven't used it with maize. Yeah. Okay. Okay, well, we're not gonna worry about it now, because we're so close to the end of the stream. But we, I think, wondering what we should... Well, I'll tell you what. We might as well just sit in this field and move bales for this clown as well. So we have loads of bales to load. We have got a forage harvester that's not working. We've got a few things to sort out for the next stream, but I think that's probably... Oh, Marcel, you had the same problem with potatoes on this one. That is interesting. Okay. Yeah, on that note, I think we'll probably accept defeat on that. We might switch that one to a grass field for the next episode. But yeah, we'll see where we go from there. But anyway, now, on that note, I think we'll call it there. But good to see everybody. I'm going to try and get on. We've got people staying this weekend, so I'm not going to get much. Probably Sunday night, actually, if everybody's up for a Sunday night stream. We'd maybe do something Sunday night, Sunday afternoon. We'll play it by ear. But thank you all for joining. It's been fun. I've enjoyed this. It's been good. Feels like hard when you can't get on your computer all week. I was away from home, so really nice to get back on it tonight. Good to see you all. Thanks to everybody who donated memberships tonight. Awesome, awesome stuff. Canadian Grand Prix as well. Okay, that throws a spanner in the works, yeah. Probably one of the best Grand Prix of the year as well. So always get a good race at Canada usually. So let's see what happens. Come on, McLaren. Let's get another race win. But appreciate you all joining. And yeah, let's do this again very soon. Take care. See you soon. Bye for now.